Hello everyone, welcome to GitHub Hot today. Today's projects are Google AI Edge Gallery, a mobile app for running powerful open source LLMs like Gemma for entirely offline on your device, GitNexus, a zero-server code intelligence engine that builds a knowledge graph of your codebase to empower AI agents with deep architectural context, and Immich, a high-performance self-hosted photo and video management solution designed as a private alternative to Google Photos. Google AI Edge is not a single library. It's the entire stack for running AI on your phone, browser, or embedded device. Think of it as the production environment for on-device ML. The architecture is clean. Your app sits on top, talking to media pipe tasks for high-level APIs. Under the hood, that hits the media pipe framework, which runs on LiteRT, the runtime that actually talks to your CPU, GPU, or NPU. LiteRT is the engine here. It used to be TensorFlow Lite, but now it supports PyTorch, JAX, and Keras models directly. You convert your model, optimize it with quantization, and deploy the same tfly file across Android, iOS, web, and even microcontrollers. If you need custom vision or audio pipelines, MediaPipe Tasks gives you pre-built solutions for things like object detection, gesture recognition, or even on-device LLM inference. No need to wire up the graph yourself unless you want to. Debugging model graphs used to be a nightmare. Model Explorer fixes that. It renders your entire model architecture interactively. You can zoom into specific layers, check tensor shapes, and even overlay performance metrics to spot bottlenecks before deployment. Worried about how your model performs on a low-end Android phone versus a flagship? The AI Edge portal lets you benchmark your LiteRT models on over 100 real devices in the cloud. You get latency and memory stats across different chipsets without buying a lab full of phones. One catch, the AI Edge portal is currently invite-only for preview, but the rest of the stack, LiteRT, MediaPipe, Model Explorer, is open source and ready to use today. Check the GitHub gallery for working demos. GitNexus indexes your entire codebase into a knowledge graph and serves it to AI agents via MCP. No more blind edits, breaking hidden dependencies. Here's the problem. Tools like Cursor or Claude Code edit code without knowing what depends on it. You change one function, 47 others break silently. GitNexus fixes this by building a real graph. It walks your repo, parses code with treesitter, resolves imports and call chains, then stores everything in LadybugDB locally. Once indexed, your AI agent gets 7 MCP tools. Query the graph, get 360-degree context on any symbol, or run impact analysis before touching code. The impact tool is the killer feature. It shows you the full blast radius, every caller, every dependent process grouped by depth. You know exactly what breaks before you commit. Setup is trivial. One command to analyze, another to serve. The browser UI auto-connects and shows you the graph interactively. No cloud, no data leakage. It works with Claude Code, Cursor, Windsurf, any editor that supports MCP. The graph lives entirely on your machine. Queries stay local. 13 languages supported out of the box. TypeScript, Python, Java, Rust, C++ treesitter parsers handle the heavy lifting. Community traction is real. 13,000 stars in 2 weeks. #1 trending repo. 10,000 weekly NPM downloads. One caveat. Overloaded method resolution can be tricky when types aren't available. The docs are transparent about this. IDs may shift if you add overloads later. If you're tired of grep-based workflows and want your AI agent to actually understand your architecture, give this a shot. NPX, GitNexus, Analyze. That's it. Immich is a self-hosted photo and video backup solution that gives you full control over your data. Think of it as your private Google Photos, running on your own hardware. The architecture is straightforward. Flutter for mobile, SvelteKit for the web, and a Node.js backend talking to Postgres and Redis. There's also a separate Python microservice handling all the machine learning tasks like facial recognition and smart search. Deployment is Docker Compose based. You grab the compose file and an env template, tweak a couple of variables like your upload path and database password, and run docker compose up-d. First user to register becomes the admin. Once you're in, the mobile app handles automatic background backups. You pick which albums to sync, and it uploads new photos over Wi-Fi by default. It does deduplication too, so you won't get double uploads if you've already imported some assets via the web UI. The facial recognition runs locally using a dbScan-based clustering algorithm. It detects faces, groups them, and lets you name people. You can merge duplicates, set a featured photo, or even hide someone from the Explore view. Search is powered by clip models through the vector cord extension in Postgres. This means you can search by context, not just file names. Type in sunset at the beach or birthday cake, and it'll find relevant images, even without tags. One thing to note, the machine learning service can be memory hungry. If you're running unconstrained hardware, you might want to swap in a smaller clip model or disable some features. The docs have a detailed comparison table to help you choose. For existing archives, there's a CLI for bulk uploads and support for external libraries if you've got photos scattered across different folders. You can also import from Google Takeout if you're migrating from Google Photos. That's all for today's show. See you tomorrow.